I'm Sergeant First Class Jerad Eldred. I joined the Army in 1999 after I graduated high school. I had two brothers that were in the Army already at the same time, so I was the third brother at one time. All three of us were in the Army, and I love his best choice I ever made. Like, I love medicine. It was kind of, careful what you'll say, never say never.
This week on Veteran Outdoors, we're in Menard, Texas on the JDB Ranch, surprising U.S. Army veteran Jerad Eldred with a trophy Texas whitetail hunt.
Wow, that was a good deer. That was a good deer.
We've also invited a friend of ours, Texas music artist Kyle Park. This adventure is going to be full of excitement and good times.
Oh, did I get him? Yeah.
Several years ago, a small group of friends, both veterans and civilians, banded together to make a difference and to pay tribute to our country's veterans. The mission was simple: to honor our country's wounded veterans' service and sacrifice by surprising them with dream adventures. These are their adventures. These are their stories. This is their show. Veteran Outdoors, giving back to those who gave. Veteran Outdoors, presented by Ambush Firearms. Don't just hunt, ambush. Polaris, see the hardest working, smoothest riding off-road vehicle now at your local dealer. Charlie Bravo Aviation, freedom in private aviation. Anti-monkey butt powder, they cover our butts, let's help cover theirs. And US Optics, engineered for superior performance.
I came out here to Texas. I flew into Austin thinking that I was coming down here. Zach Hay, he's the Wounded Warrior liaison for 3rd Special Forces Group, and he had me convinced I was coming down here to actually just to take care of some administrative paperwork for one of our soldiers who was unfortunately injured in a motorcycle accident. I actually met that guy before, so it was a really believable story. I actually came outside of my hotel room to think that I was going to link up with one of the liaisons from BAMC Army Medical Center, which is a hospital down in Texas. Met a guy, and the next thing I know, the Veterans Outdoor truck pulls up. I was like, wow, look at that. Hey, look, seen those guys. And then I got out with a camera. I'm like, yeah, I wonder what's going on with that. And they walked straight to me like I was being assaulted.
Sergeant Eldred. Yeah, how you doing? Cody Hurt from Veteran Outdoors. How are you?
Good, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Doing well. Listen, the whole story that Zach told you wasn't the truth. You're actually down here for a trophy whitetail hunt. So we're going to load up. We're headed out to Menard, Texas today. We're going to the Brown Ranch, and we're going to go find a trophy whitetail for you, bud.
Wow, I knew something was kind of weird. I was like, this is not how Army travel works exactly. You know, just I really didn't know what to say. I always assumed that if someone came up to me with a camera, you'd just be like, oh yeah, hey, that's great, that's awesome, and say something witty, but I kind of was a deer in the headlights on that one.
Cool, well, man.
Well, hey,
nice to meet you.
Thank you. Great. Let's get here and go. So after they picked me up, we went down and picked up a hunting license, and then we headed out to the ranch.
You ever shot a whitetail before?
No, I'm not. I've hunted mule deer before in Mexico, but never had much luck. So I was really excited. You know, you hear about big Texas ranches and just Texas in general, and it was really kind of interesting to get to go see it. And it was a beautiful ride out here, and I just have to say I really have enjoyed Texas.
Well, the ranch that we're going to, they've been seeing some monsters, so I think we're going to have some pretty good luck this weekend.
That's amazing. It really is.
Cody Hurt.
Ronnie Key.
Nice to meet you.
This
is Jerad
Eldred. Nice to meet you.
Brad, straight matter. Nice to meet you.
And how about country music star Kyle Park over here?
Over here looking at all the things.
Yeah, man.
All right, good to meet you.
All right, good to see you out, bud.
How y'all doing? My name's Kyle Park. I've been asked to come out to the Brown Ranch this weekend with Veteran Outdoors to join Jerad Eldred on this hunt. This is going to be one of the greatest weekends of my life. I can't wait to see what happens.
Well, so what's going on this weekend? How are we going to be hunting?
We got some blinds picked out. We had some guys here this weekend, and they saw some really big deer, so we're really excited. We got one picked out I think he's going to really like.
Oh, good. Excellent.
They saw a big 10 with double drops.
Are you serious?
Wow.
So,
Oh, goosebumps now.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this guy.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Well, it's been what, 10 years since you've hunted?
Yeah, it's been over 10 years since I've gone deer hunting. Well, it's actually 15 since deer hunting, but 10 years since I've hunted anything. But yeah, I came in the Army, I haven't hunted since. But
Well, we're excited. We're honored to have you, bud.
well, I appreciate it.
It's gonna be a good time.
Closed captioning is provided by Source One Distributors, committed to the mission.
Anti-monkey butt powder understands the freedoms we have as Americans and supports Veteran Outdoors. They've donated thousands of items to our troops. And during this season of Veteran Outdoors, they will donate $1 to support our program, plus send an item to our troops for every bottle of powder purchased on their website. As someone who spends a lot of time outdoors, I know that chapped, irritated skin can ruin your day. Anti-monkey butt powder helps you stay comfortable all day long. So remember, the troops are out covering our butts. Let's help cover theirs.
Only Polaris delivers the ultimate combination of power, suspension, and agility. The only trail-capable side-by-side, Ranger RZR. The only sport performance side-by-side, RZR S. The only 4-seat sport, RZR 4. And the only extreme performance side-by-side, the 88 horsepower RZR XP. Razor sharp performance only from Polaris. Huge rebates and low financing are available right now during the Polaris XP sales event.
They got the straw with you.
I'm a hardworking American, raising a family, helping my neighbors, and appreciating the men and women in our armed forces. I also happen to sell private planes. Sure, there are celebrities who jet around the world, but 90% of the private aircraft in the U.S. are flown by small and mid-sized businesses. Companies that use planes to get to remote locations or respond in a crisis enjoy profitability that shows what a competitive advantage private aviation can be. A big thanks to the men and women who defend that freedom.
This segment of Veteran Outdoors is brought to you by Sport, the ultimate hydration and performance drink.
Welcome back to Veteran Outdoors. Hey Jared, I know you weren't expecting a hunt this weekend, so we brought you some Game Guard camo just for you. Everything's in your size. We worked with Zach to make sure that we did get it. But everything's there, shirt, pants, jacket, gloves. Just be set to go.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I can't believe you guys yeah, that's Zach. I appreciate that. That's really neat. That's really nice. I don't really have anything. I don't really know what to say.
Man, you don't need to. We just thank
I appreciate
you
this, really.
for everything you've done, and we're excited.
We unload and we go into the cabin, and I was presented with Game Guard camo, Howa 308. It was dipped in camouflage by West Texas Hydrographics.
About a ½ inch high and a ½ inch left. Dead on. Remember, it's supposed to shoot high at 100. Beautiful, right in your other hole. Nice job.
Must have goofed the first one real bad.
Good shooting. Is that gonna work for you?
What's that?
Think that's gonna work for you?
Yeah, I think I just kind of goofed the first shot in that one, but yeah.
No, that's great. You got two in the same hole.
Well, now our gun's zeroed and we're gonna head off for our first hunt. I was in the 2nd Battalion, 187th Infantry Regiment of the 101st Airborne Division. And that's actually, I went to Afghanistan then the first time in the invasion. And after that, I was hurt there. I was in a helicopter crash, and yeah, I broke 2 ribs, broke my sternum. Something stabbed through my leg. It was but I was way better off than the majority of the people in a helicopter crash. It's a pretty big deal. I saw the mission, like SF guys actually rescued all of us who went down in that helicopter crash, and it was pretty phenomenal to see it. And I was like, man, that's kind of it. I want to do that. They are so professional. They were just amazing guys, and they were all 5th group guys. And I came back to the States, and I was like, well, man, I want to go to SF, and I guess no one really knew how long the war was going to last. And I was like, well, I better jump on it now. So they go to the selection process, and then I got selected and went to the Q course, and 3 years later, because that's about a 3-year course for medics, I got to 3rd group, and I've been in 3rd group ever since.
I'm Hunter Brown with Brown Distributing in Austin, Texas, and right now we're in Menard, Texas. We bought this ranch. The company bought this ranch in 1993. It's right under 3,800 acres, and it's been high fenced since 1993. We just started feeding protein about 5 years ago, so it's been managed pretty heavily over the past 6 or 7 years.
Hey, so Hunter, I got a question for you. You know, we got Kyle out here. Is there anything he can do today to help you out, or is there anything you want to tell him?
Yeah, we just as a way of saying thank you for all you do for us as a company, all you do for these guys. We're gonna, you know, you could kill big management 8-point if you'd like to.
I'd love to, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate your help with what you do, especially for Budweiser and for us.
That'd be awesome.
And for the guys for Better Outdoors.
Yeah,
it means a lot.
I think it too, man. It means a lot.
Good to be with you, Jared. Cool. When I showed up this week, I had the expectation of just kind of hanging out, maybe playing some guitar for everyone, and you know, maybe having a couple of drinks. Then I ended up coming out here, and Mr. Brown said, you know, take a buck if you can. That would be great to take a management buck on this ranch, and that was exciting. I was totally taken off guard.
I expect Jared to have a great opportunity to kill a really good deer. We've been seeing some really good deer this year. With the earlier rains, it's been a great year for the big bucks, and hopefully he'll find. And we've got him going to a stand that we've been seeing some pretty good deer at, so hopefully it'll all work itself out.
After the first day, we did see a beautiful doe. Talked to Brad. Brad said he saw a beautiful buck, a big monster buck, so we're gonna go ahead and try out that tomorrow morning on the next hunt.
What started out as a small local project has grown into a nationwide movement.
It started just as an idea.
The Boot Campaign was created to generate American awareness about the needs of our military men and women returning home from combat.
I said, you probably have the best idea I've ever heard of when it comes to supporting the military.
You know, take a moment out of your busy day and put yourself in their shoes for a second.
Find out how you can help support the Boot Campaign by logging on to bootcampaign.com and get your boots on.
Veteran Outdoors is proud to have country musician Kyle Park as a lifetime member and sponsor of this segment of VO.
Welcome back to Veteran Outdoors.
Saw a whole bunch of activity. Saw bucks, a black buck, a doe, just about 8 different animals. It was a beautiful morning all morning long, and about 8 o'clock, you know, it started to kind of warm up and everything kind of run off, and then comes this beautiful buck coming in. It was an amazing buck.
Hey, there's a big one. Hey, right there. Look up to the right. Look at it.
Beautiful monster buck, and I was just so excited. But there are all these so many beautiful deer here, and I look over to Cody and I see him grinning, and I'm like, I think this is going to be the one he likes, you know. And we're just kind of grinning at each other, like, yeah, this is definitely going to be the buck we're going to take.
Is this one the shooter?
I think this is your deer right here, bud.
Oh, he's pretty big.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to let him come on in. Let's go ahead and get your gun up there real slowly. Let's be really quiet. We don't want to scare this deer. This is a monster. This is your deer. I mean, he's tall, he's heavy, he's got tons of points, and look at all the character behind him. You see all that?
Yeah, he's got a split. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do is whenever he starts, he's going to turn away. We want a broadside shot. If he keeps moving, I'll make a sound and stop him, okay?
Okay.
Okay. and he's got a little bit to the right. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you take him.
Okay.
Great shot.
Oh man, he just turned just right, and I, you know, wow, that was a good deer. That was a good deer. Like he just, sorry, my adrenaline's going crazy. No, he was just, you know, he's a good buck, and I didn't think he was gonna. I was wondering if he was ever gonna turn, and he turned, and he's a really good looking buck. I can't wait to take a look at him.
We got down, climbed down to where it was shot at, and immediately saw blood. It was really exciting. I thought that, and I didn't get to see him do any kind of lunge, but there was no mistaking that we definitely had a good shot on him.
Oh yeah, look at him right there. There he is. That's a beautiful buck. God, look at him. Look at his coat. He's a real healthy deer. Look at him. He's an atypical deer, or not typical deer. He's you know, he's got this. I don't know really what I mean, just an anomaly, like a different kind of rack right here. Yeah, I'd just like to. I'd like to take a minute and thank Hunter Brown and Brown Distributing. They let us come out to their ranch. It's a beautiful ranch. Like it's gorgeous. I don't have words for it. And to come out here and let us hunt on their land was really, really nice of them. I've had the greatest time. Really, really hospitable, really nice people. I don't think you'll meet nicer people in the United States.
We had the opportunity to give that hunt to Jerad, and it's a big deal for us. It's something that we, as a company, and me personally as an individual, like to give back. And it's not often that you get these kind of opportunities to give back in a way that makes these people so thankful. Thanks to the guys in the military, so thankful that you know, they give so much to us, and it's just such a great chance that we can give back to them.
This is the perfect hunting combo for our program. The 6.8 rifle offers low recoil, yet provides enough firepower to ensure our hunters have enough gun. This lightweight design and monolithic upper and adjustable stock allows the hunter to quickly and easily set up the gun to their specific field. Each rifle is then topped with a US Optics scope, which features a wide field of view, low light performance, and a true diopter adjustment, which equals unmatched, reliable, on-target shot placement. Tim Kennedy, former Green Beret Special Forces sniper, Ranger, and big fan of this gun.
This segment brought to you by Masetta Land Solution, helping landowners restore and preserve the beauty of the Texas Hill Country.
It was just really, I felt isolated within Walter Reed. This soldier's angel, which really was an angel, just came out of nowhere and was there for me.
A contribution to Soldiers Angels provides vital aid to wounded heroes through programs designed to give them hope, comfort, and dignity. Show your gratitude and may no soldier go unloved. To donate, visit soldiersangels.org.
No problem.
Grab them horns, man.
Hey, come on, get a picture of me, Kyle. Come on, man.
Jerad, now the work begins. We got to clean it, and Cody's a master cleaner, so he's going to help you out. But we've got a new toy for you. The guys at Bear Claw Knife and Shears up in Big Spring, Texas, wanted us to present you with a new
thank
knife.
you very much. That's very nice. You guys are, like, it's overwhelming. You guys have already, you know, it's been a great hunt, and that's really nice. That's really, really nice. That's very nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
If Wes was here, he'd say, that's one of those old military rat knives.
Yeah,
rat
that's
knife.
a rat
It'll
knife.
shave.
It'll shave, that's right, yeah. That's very nice. Wow. Very nice knife, very nice. Thank you guys, that's very nice of you guys.
You're welcome.
I'd like to thank David Griffith from Highland Lakes Taxidermy for processing this beautiful animal for me. It was very nice of him to do that for me. I'd like to thank Jerry Ayer from Blanco Taxidermy for mounting this beautiful animal for me. It'll be a trophy I keep forever.
And Jared's a really, really cool guy. I'm glad to be able to hang out with him this weekend and learn what he's about and what he's done in the military. It's amazing. It's amazing. I thought I was just here to kind of, you know, maybe play some guitar, you know, be around and hang out and help out filming, actually. I didn't know what I was doing, so to be able to come out here and shoot a buck is unbelievable. This ranch is unbelievable, too, this place.
Little shot right there. That's where you're supposed to aim. No mo pig. Black and white, done. When I showed up this week, I had the expectation of just kind of hanging out, maybe playing some guitar for everyone, and maybe having a couple of drinks. And then I ended up coming out here, and Mr. Brown said, take a buck if you can. That would be great to take a management buck on this ranch. I did shoot a real nice sized pig. Apparently it was one of the only pigs on the ranch I've heard, but now there is no more pigs on the ranch. I think I took care of that.
Listen to Kyle Park sing, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience, met a lot of really nice people, just world-class Americans, people you really like and care, and that's the people you think about when you're downrange. You think that, you're there for a reason, and these are the people you're there for. They just happy to be Americans, just good people.
Well, hey, here's a little something that my mom makes. She has a company called Love Hurts. What she does is she makes something that's a symbol that represents a higher power that was watching over you that day that you were injured. And that higher power continues to watch over you today too. And so she makes this for all the veterans that come on the show. Something pretty special. We call it the Veteran Outdoors Hero Cross. And she likes to wrap it up really good.
What's your mom's name?
It's Millie.
Millie?
Yeah. I want to present that to you to hang on.
Oh wow, thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice.
This weekend's been an absolute honor getting to know you, and I just can't thank you enough for everything you've done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's very nice. I really had a good time, and you guys do good things. I really appreciate it. I'm sure there's a lot of guys who really appreciate it. I know you've had a few guys on here, and quite a few guys on here. But that's very nice. Thank you, Millie. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank her for all her hard work and that. You can tell she put some time and effort into it. It was beautiful. I'll keep that forever. It's very nice. Well, I would like to thank Veteran Outdoors from my heart. They were a really great organization, a good group of people. Kyle Parks, great to have him out here and singing. It was wonderful. The Hunter Brown and his family, the Brown family, beautiful ranch. They came out treated like a king. To get to be king of Texas for a little bit. It was really super nice. It was beautiful. And just thank my family, and they supported me the whole time on everything, and my unit. I work with the best group of guys, and they're world class, and I could list names all day long of real heroes.
Join us next week on Veteran Outdoors as we go after West Texas whitetails with Sergeant Keisha McCurney and Specialist Louis Dahlman with a little help from our guest host Renee Bagensdorf. You won't want to miss this.
Dang, girl. For more information on how to get involved or about the products and organizations that you saw in this episode, please visit veteranoutdoors.com.
This episode was made possible by Danica Ironworks.
Airplane. I thought it was an Army airplane, so
yeah. I'm on camera. I forgot I can't say what I could even joke about. Yeah. Well, yeah. The theme song for Veteran Outdoors, I was lucky enough to be asked to write it for Cody. It was really simple. I was just driving down the road, and it kind of just popped in my head, about giving back to those who gave as the theme, and land of the free and the home of the brave. There's the rhyme. It was simple. It kind of wrote itself. I think veterans in the past kind of helped write the song for me.